Hello, everyone, and welcome to Love and Improv. This is our bi-monthly show. I am your host, Nelson Velazquez.
And I'm Dr. Francis Veltri.
Dr. Francis Veltri, and we are the Love Guys, and we are going to be doing a love advice show this evening for you based off letters and DMs and all kinds of messages that we get from you, the audience.
Or DM.
All your relationship questions, we're going to answer them through the prism of love and improv. Between the two of us, we've amassed somewhere around the 40 to 50 years of knowledge, just knowledge. Both of us are over the age of 40, so we didn't learn a whole lot. But hey, whatever. That's what
I took
we
weekends off, so we had to calculate that out.
Stretched over your vacations, time, PTO, all that stuff.
Yes, and then you get one floating holiday.
Right, and leap year. Can't forget that as well. So that's a problem.
Yes.
So Francis, we did our first live show last week.
Oh my God.
What's the kind of feedback that you got from people about
people
about our live show?
loved it. They loved you. I mean, we had a very special letter from a watcher who was in love with you.
I know. It was weird.
Was very unique, very special. I'm just, maybe we'll just have to bring that out someday for a show, just so people can realize that you have fans, Nelson.
So do you.
Oh, well.
Susan Sasko is our number 1 fan, and she's all about the Francis.
She's all about the Love Guys. That's what she's about. And so, I thought it was a really good show. I mean, I couldn't believe how many of our fans showed up. It was like people trying to get into an airport. There was that many people.
It was as if like there was an occupying force was trying to leave the airport, and there was another a governing body trying to take over the airport at the same time, and people were stuck in between. That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah, I didn't know how many people were watching the show, and it was so great to see our fans and meet people who actually watched the show. So it was a very exciting time for me, and like I said, I think it was perfect. It was a perfect evening because afterwards we chatted with our fans. We had a good time. Met Bryce, Dana, Chad, and just so many. I wish I could remember them all.
Me too. I wish I could remember those folks too.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I took time to write their names down because I spent a lot of time with them. And,
yeah.
So anyway, we were talking about the show today, and before we did, I realized it's almost the end of the summer.
It is almost, we're in August. We are heading back into school season, which means the fall is around the 23rd of September, if I'm not mistaken. That is the solstice.
Sure.
That's when fall officially begins.
Does it? I didn't know. I don't know when fall begins. I'll be honest with you. I know when winter starts, but I don't know when fall begins.
I'll be honest with you. With global warming, I've been very happy to not know when winter starts. We've had very mild winters in the last few years. I'm kind of
yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes global warming does work to your advantage.
That's why I run my car an extra 4 hours every day, just to keep the global.
The funny part is that you sometimes leave your kids inside the car with the garage door closed when you do that too.
Sure, but usually I remember before anything happens.
Right. You wake up right at that last minute and then vent it out at that point.
But no, I was just saying the summer's ending, and I don't think we had a summer song. Did we get a summer song this year?
I want to say, I'm going to stick with this. I think Cardi B had the song of the summer.
What song was that?
It was Wet As P. WAP. Not WAP. Not WAP.
That was popular
WAP.
8 months ago.
Yes.
That was popular 8 months ago.
That
cannot be your summer song.
It was really wet. It was so wet. It took us all the way up through the rest of the year.
We did not have a summer song. We did. We just didn't have a summer song.
Okay. Well, since we don't have a summer song, what do you nominate as a summer song?
I think you have to go with the default on this one. I think you have to go with Katrina and the Waves and Walking on Sunshine.
From 1986.
That's the default summer song.
That's white people default song for the summer. That doesn't work for me, man. Like I'm sorry. I gotta bring race into this one. I gotta bring white people love Walking on Sunshine. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know very many Latinos out there. They're like, mira, Walking on Sunshine, that's my jam, fucker. No, I don't hear that. I don't hear
Where's
that.
that Katrina?
Katrina and the Waves, man.
Turn that up! Come on!
Yeah, like that doesn't work for us. Now, maybe like a Pitbull song, like Dame más gasolina, quiero más gasolina. Maybe that song. But that song is at least 7, 8 years old, so we can't use that song.
But that's not the default song, though, because we're still 60% white.
Let's
default.
We've got people watching. Why don't we ask them, what is the song of the summer that all races, all people love? What is that right here, right now? Because
the song you'll be hearing at the UN this summer.
As people leave the airport. Yeah, so let us know in the comments if you got a nomination for the song of the summer. We want to know what that is. And while you're in the comments, we would love to, if you've got any relationship questions that you might be going through something that you think Francis and I could maybe give you some advice on. We have a lot of experience in marriage and in love and in improv. Maybe we can help you out. If you don't want to put them in the comments and you want to DM the Improductions LLC page on Facebook, you can do that. Or you can email love@improductionsllc.com. And every time we do this, I say we got to put the email address somewhere on the screen, and I never do it. Maybe next week. Maybe episode 3. That's how we'll get.
It's funny, though. Our fans write it down. They're so good, we get emails.
I know, but it's like I feel bad for the people who don't. Maybe we're missing out on all kinds of goodness. So love@improductionsllc.com. Our website's down there. Just add love@improductionsllc.com in the left-hand or right-hand corner and check that out. We got some stuff here already. I just want to throw this out. Kate Anderson Weersema says YMCA.
That's
is that
no, because no.
Why not?
No, because one, that was before summer existed.
Summers didn't exist before the Village People?
No.
Wow, I didn't know. Can you tell me more?
No,
please?
It's a wedding song. That is a wedding.
That's true.
Song.
That is true.
Wedding song.
You want to get a bunch of drunk motherfuckers on the street on the floor. The YMCA is the one to do it, and they all have to do. Yeah, see, to me, it's like kind of like when you put the Cha-Cha Slide or the Chicago Slide up on. Like everyone has to dance that. That can no longer be a summer song. That is now a wedding song.
Right,
at that point.
So
I'm with
now, I will grant you this. Maybe Kate is right. Maybe it was a summer song. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. But once it graduates into a wedding song, which is the resting ground for music, it is where good songs go to die. Like at one point, people loved the bunny hop. People used to love the hokey pokey. But then they became wedding songs, and they go to die.
Or the chicken dance.
Or the chicken dance.
Yes. See, I throw chicken dance out. My white man got to dance it. That's what I like about some of these songs, man. This is why today I am very racial today. I'm gonna try and steal that. Muddy Waters is saying "I Am a Cat" could be a summer song.
That, you know what? If more people knew that song, it would be the summer song.
Robbie Ellis is "I Am a Cat." It's a classic song. It's been done by the Beatles. The remaining Beatles, Paul McCartney. It's been done by Juvenile. It's Kanye West did a cover. Yeah. So that song is definitely on my list of summer songs. A couple others here.
I think the Baby has a version coming out too.
Yes, there will be a baby. It'll be ding, 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 ding. At that point. Muddy Waters came back also with Sweet Caroline. I disagree on Sweet Caroline. That is definitely a 20 to 35 drunk North Side Chicago white girl song.
White girl, yeah.
Yeah, that's the song that you go do karaoke with, and then the whole bar sings it, right?
And
so
Chubby the Bear shows up.
Exactly. Like it's not the kind of song that you go like that was great for the summer. We're gonna put it to the rest and we're good. Like it's the song you keep pulling out at karaoke. I'm gonna do another podcast on this. I did a podcast on 30 songs that should be retired by 9 p.m.
Yeah.
At a karaoke bar, and I think we should figure out a way to get that integrated into the show somehow.
Yeah.
So
that and American Pie.
Yeah, that too. American Pie and Love Shack by the B-52s definitely needs to be retired by 9 p.m. on any given night at this point. Kate took her suggestion back, by the way. Took it back.
Hey, no backsies. No backsies. No. Wrong.
Well, speaking of not taking things back, do we have our first letter queued up here?
Sure.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
so let's get our first letter. We're going to keep
wait, here rolling. It is right here. I got it. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was last week's letter. Hold on here. Sorry. Dear Love Guys.
That's us.
Why was there no song of the summer? Oh, that's wrong letter. Sorry.
Yeah, I think you made that one up. Okay. Just making sure.
Okay, ready? All right.
Yes, I'm ready.
Dear Love Guys.
That's us.
What was that?
Are we not getting through the letter today? Is this not going to happen?
No, it's coming. I love the show.
Yes.
My wife and I watch it every other week. I know how the show works, so I'm going to cut to the point. My wife, Flora, not her real name.
Never her real name. Never.
Thinks she's the smartest person in the world. All of her friends hate her because she's a know-it-all. The other day at a party, I intentionally got a answer wrong during a party game, and then she became a really sore winner.
Wow.
She's so obnoxious about being smart that when she's wrong, she just browbeats everyone else until they admit she was right. I don't think I can handle much more of this. Mm-hmm. What should I do? Signed, Myron.
Myron. I'm assuming Myron is not his real name.
Doesn't say that. Could
okay.
He's not smart, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe he misspelled it. I don't know. You've got the paper. I don't. I've got some thoughts on this one.
Sure.
Very, very, very strong. This is you've done this. Not you, like you, Francis, to me.
How do you know I've done this?
In your career, you've done this. I've done it. I could probably still do it, and I need to stop. Which is you've been in that group of either actors or improvisers or stand-ups where you know what comedy is all about. Like, you have a really strong opinion about, like, this is what's funny. I know what's funny. And you know what? I'm going to show you all I'm funny. And no matter what happens, I'm going to show you how funny I am. And that's always the guy that nobody wants to hang out with. Everybody tries to be, but nobody wants to hang out with at the same time.
Are they usually funny? I mean,
they're usually not.
Are they usually funny?
They're not. They're usually not funny at all. So when they know what comedy is all about, and that is so antithetical to kind of what improv is all about. Like, first of all, improv is not, in my opinion, is not about comedy. Comedy comes from it, but it's really about pursuing theater. Even more high level than that, it's about making connection and discovery, right? Like, between two different parties. And not knowing and discovering things as you go along the way. When you got some guy coming in who knows what's funny, that is the quickest way to ruin the relationship and to ruin what's going on stage or on camera versus discovering it along the way. And that's like, when I heard this, is like, you know, she's a know-it-all. Like, a strong know-it-all person is no fun to be around because there's no discovery, there's no exchange.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, in a scene, when you're with an improv scene and somebody is directing the scene, they're ignoring, obviously, the suggestion of others. Mm-hmm. And so they're really dominating the scene and really not interacting well with their actor friends. So I think that, again, being a know-it-all, even if you are smart, let's just say Flora is smart. Let's just say she's smart.
Yes.
You shouldn't be a know-it-all about it. You should, and in a scene, you can't be like in charge of the scene. You have to accept and give to your fellow actors.
Yeah.
As in life as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, you can't be like, I know what's better for you, honey, in your relationship, because you're going to get shut down real quick.
Yeah.
Real
Now,
quickly.
what should we tell Myron? Should we tell him that he should tell his wife to stop being a know-it-all? What does he do?
I think he needs to let her know that it's not equal. It's not an equal relationship, because like she's not listening ultimately to what he has to say, and therefore if she were to listen, it would provide more value to what it is that they're trying to accomplish. And I think we should demonstrate what not listening does to a scene really, really quick, so that Myron can take this home and just.
Should we also hint at like Myron, how he should approach his wife?
Sure. Why not? Why not? Well, we could do that. We could do it. First, well, but I just want to know. I just want to know who is going to be Myron. That's all I want to know.
I don't know. Do you want me to be Myron?
Do you want to be Myron, or do you want me to be Myron?
You be Myron.
Okay, I'll be Myron. Okay, cool.
You want to be Myron?
Let's see Myron approaching his wife and asking, or his partner asking for some listening. I'm walking on sunshine. Well, I'm walking on sunshine. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
Hey, that's the song of the summer. Love it.
Yeah. Hey, baby. You know what? I got this brand new song by Pitbull. Brand new song. It's called Limpia Mi Culo. That's what it's called. It's the hottest track. This song. Let me put it on for you. Let me put this in.
You know what that means in Spanish?
No idea.
It means my baby's hot.
I'm not sure, because culo in Spanish means ass. I'm pretty sure it means
my
ass.
baby's ass is hot. That's what it means.
That's kind of weird. Like, he's not into like small, like underage people. He's into full blown women. He's not talking about babies.
Well, I'm sorry. That's just what the Spanish is. Okay, honey. I mean, it's not like you really know. So.
Limpia mi culo. Limpia mi culo. Culo, come on, baby. Culo. Culo. Cool. Hey, yeah.
You know what? You just need to keep the rhythm with me, okay? You're just a little off there, okay?
Baby, I'm going on 2 and 4. You're on 1 and 3, baby.
I'm on 1, 3, and 7, okay?
Baby, there's only 4 beats in this music.
And then the next beat, then I'm 7, 9, and 13.
Sweetheart, there's only 4 beats though. You can't go beyond 4.
But you have to, because it's math, okay? I know you don't know math, but it's just the way it works.
Can you listen to the music?
Okay, you know what? I am listening to the music, and you know what? I don't like it anymore, because it just keeps talking about some little girl's ass. Okay, and it's a little offensive. I think it's culturally.
He's talking about toilet paper and Charmin. That's what he's talking about.
It's a little inappropriate. Okay, I just want to say.
Did you even listen to the lyrics?
Of course I did. I speak Spanish. I understand Spanish. I know what he's talking about.
Okay, you know Spanish? Well, okay, go ahead. Translate this for me into Spanish, word for word. Are you ready?
Sure,
Here we go. I want you to say, "Get to the airport immediately" in Spanish, please.
Por favor, cerveza la aeropuerto.
Exactly. Sweetheart, you don't know Spanish. Why are you pretending that you know something?
What are you talking about, por favor?
You don't know. Okay, sweetheart, this is getting out of hand. Honestly, I don't enjoy being with you when you won't let me talk to you.
El Concho de Mexico. God,
what'd you just say?
I just called you a white man.
Sweetheart, you don't. I love you, but you've got to let other people in.
Muy macha o muy harto, Polizo.
Okay, sweetheart, I love you. I really do, but you're not allowing me to connect with you.
Where did you learn Spanish? Okay, Umberto.
Okay. if you don't listen to the words I'm saying,
Yeah.
I am going to go away from this.
Could you say it in Spanish, please?
Éxito. Me, éxito.
See, again, you're making no sense because you're not saying it in English and then saying it in Spanish. You're saying two different things.
Okay. Sweetheart, I'm going to go on a break. I'm going to go get some milk. Leche. I'm going to go get some leche. All right.
Could you get me when you're getting some leche? Can you get me a Starbucks there? Just a latte leche.
Yeah, just
and a grande.
Sure. When I come back, I want to connect with you. I just want to listen.
We're connecting. Oh my gosh, Harold, because I'm sorry, I was just kidding before. I love you, Harold. You know, I mean, you're the best. Was just teasing about Umberto. I'm sorry.
Thank you. You know I don't like it when you call me other names. Thank you.
Okay, it's all right. It's just hard being the smart one of the two of us. Okay.
I'm pretty smart too, sweetie. I'm pretty smart too.
No. You're Harold.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take my CD, and I'll be back.
Okay. I miss you, kisses. Ularche me lute.
Limpia mi culo.
And chiche mola. Chache latte.
And that scene, that's the way we take this down. That's the way we do it. Notice how hard it was to move on when you don't listen? Super hard. Let me stop the CD, by the way. Okay, there we go.
I make myself laugh when I pretend that I know Spanish.
I think Lori, one of our precious castmates in productions, is laughing her ass off at us, not with us, at us, because our Spanish collectively is probably awful at this point. But hey, we're getting. Hey, Robert Starks is watching. That's dope. Cool. You know what? I'm gonna go to our first sponsor.
Oh, we have a sponsor?
We have a sponsor. You know what?
Whoa.
This is the second episode, and we already got a sponsor.
No, you know what? This must have been from our live show. You were working the room.
I really was
to get sponsored.
I really was, and our first sponsor really here is improvisers. Improvisers LLC. Yes, they have a show that goes on every Saturday at 7 p.m. It's called The Grid. It's Whose Line Is It Anyway? Kind of fun. All online. We have different guests coming in every week. And you're going to want to check that out because we've been running this for a year and a half, and you're going to want to see, you might see me on that. You might see Nelson. You might see Francis on there every once in a while. So you never know. Go check that out. improvisers.com. And while you're there, get yourself a ticket to the show. And while you're there, if you want to, go ahead and also, why don't you swing by our donate button and click on the donate button and drop some money. Why not for tonight's show? If you're enjoying what we're doing so far, why not for tonight's show? And see where that goes.
I always thought that was a donut button, not a donate.
It is in the real world. In the real world, it's donuts. You drop money in there, donuts come out.
Nice. Nice.
It's real good.
I like that.
Cool. All right. I'm going to the chat here right now.
Right.
And I'm looking, and Kate has come back and said Eric needs to be in the conversation. Apparently, that when you took no backsies, Eric is now getting involved.
Bring it on.
It's just incredible at this point.
Hey, you know where I live? No, actually you don't. But I'll give you an address. You come down here. Let's get it on, Eric.
Wow, a live challenge. Eric, when you beat his ass, please live stream it. Give me the live stream link. I'll be more than happy to live stream it right.
No, but I get the first 25 punches.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're willing to share. You're willing to take your licks at this point.
Yeah, after my licks are first.
If it's not liquor, it's poker. That's the way I look at it. With that said, Chris Terry is also watching. Thank you, Chris.
Oh,
for watching.
nice.
Chris, thank you, Chris, for indulging us with your stuff here. So with that said, I think we need to go to our next letter. On your side,
we have another letter.
We don't. Again, we do urge you, if you do have relationship questions, go ahead and put them in the chat.
Let me see what we got here.
But go ahead and go to our next letter while I check our email and make sure that our email box is not full.
Okay, ready?
I am ready.
Okay. Dear Love Guys.
That's us.
My husband and I are your biggest fans. This kind of starts like that one we had last week.
What? Okay, I'm getting scared already.
Yeah. We watch you every week. We're so happy that In Productions picked you up for another season.
Yes!
My problem is that my husband is not very smart. I knew that when we got married. He's a great guy, but sometimes we have the most stupid conversations.
Never happens here.
Like last week, he thought that the dinosaur became extinct during the Jurassic period. I had to go to the internet and show him that the dinosaurs became extinct during the end of the Cretaceous period. It is so embarrassing, and he embarrasses me in front of company. He only guessed Jurassic, I bet, because of the movie. I guess they were at a party or something.
Okay.
I don't know if I can love a man that is not as smart as me. What should I do? Signed, Mrs. Einstein.
So another very, very intelligent person. Another very, very intelligent person. Having this seems to be a theme here.
Yes.
Like lots of intelligence.
I wonder if she knows Myron.
That's a good question.
But these aren't their real names, so we don't know.
Oh, we don't know. That's a good question. So
what if you are a smart person? Should you? What do you do about being a smart person? What if you are like the focus in a scene? Let's just say. I'm going to equate that. Not saying the smartest person is the focus in the scene, but let's just say, you see my two ideas here. First of all,
I'm rolling with it. Keep going.
Okay. So what if you are the focus of the scene? How do you maintain that focus throughout the scene, or do you try to take the scene to another level and incorporate your other? Should your other actors not just be willing to let you dominate? Should they try to, make the scene a little bit more, three-dimensional?
Okay. Okay. I kind of see where you're going with this. So is your question that whether or not if you're dominating the scene with your intelligence or with a really, really strong idea?
Just dominating the scene with a really good scene.
So you're just dominating the scene in general. Okay. And should you stop doing that versus should your players step up to match to counteract your dominance in some way or challenge the dominance for the scene? Is that kind of your question?
Yes.
Man, I have a lot of opinions on that as well. Because
that's an improv question. Then we can get into the personal question.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I'll answer it as best I can.
Because this is love and improv. And we've been a little weak on the improv.
So this is the way I'll play it. If you are playing for the scene, like if you're doing things because you're trying to discover new information as you're going along, you're trying to build something with somebody else, and you happen to be dominant. You happen to be like, it just happens to be that way. You're the dominant player, but you're seeking to make the scene better. I think that's perfectly fine. I think that's okay to be. The second it becomes about your ego, it becomes about being a quick joke. You're trying to be mean or destructive. That's when you're being a dick, and you shouldn't be like going after those things. And it's really difficult when you're in the middle of it to kind of discern sometimes whether or not you're chasing the scene or you're chasing your ego. But if you even think for half a second you're chasing your ego, you probably are, right? As far as your players, the players are concerned, if someone is dominating a scene, but they're doing discovery, I'm not gonna say that it's your job to go match them. I think it's a good invitation for you to join that person in their discovery and see what you discover for your character and for what you can add to the scene. If you both go on a journey, let's say it's just two people are discovering things for themselves, and one just happens to be getting more attention or more laugh or whatever it is. I still think that that's something that you can play with, and I think that by playing the truth of whatever you're discovering with the other person, I think that's perfectly fine. If someone's being a dick and they're trying to like dominate the scene and you're a player, I don't know if you have any obligation to join in or try to rescue the scene or try to rescue the show from them. I think that's kind of individualized for certain players. Like I would challenge you. If you're being a dick and going out there and you're doing the stupid things, I probably would challenge you. But I don't think anyone's under any obligation to try to fix it or try to make it better. If someone's railroading a scene, like this would like go into a whole other blog I could probably go into. Like, what are some techniques that you can do when someone's dominating a scene and being a dick and you're trying to rescue the scene? What are some of the things that you can do to try to rescue it? But I think in this day and age, I think because of so much interaction and so much investment people have been putting into fairness, equality, equity, inclusion, those kinds of things have been happening. I haven't really seen that happen a lot lately. Doesn't mean it doesn't happen, just means that people aren't interested in fighting for stage time like they were back in the day, like back when we were coming up. Like that's not as prevalent as it was. Not everybody, especially with the economy and COVID and all that stuff. Like now everybody's like trying to be as cutthroat as they once used to be, where they would love to go in and cut somebody down so that they could get a step up. I just don't see that happening. That was a really long-winded explanation. I hope I answered it. I think I did.
Absolutely. I think you did. Now, in regard to the system, what if you are married to a smart woman? Like, let's say you're married to like Kate Warisma.
Mm-hmm.
How do you deal with that? Maybe Eric could give us that advice. What does he do?
Sorry, give me the question again. I'm sorry.
What if you're married to Kate Warisma? Warisma. Well, yes. It's my dialect.
It's Pittsburgh. It's Pittsburgh.
Yeah, right. And she's a smart woman. What if you're married to her?
Well, Eric's pretty smart too, though.
No. I'm not saying he's. I'm just saying if you're married to a smart person, like you're married to a smart person.
Yes.
I'm married to a smart person. What are the tricks of the trade? How do you deal with being married to a smart person?
I think we should investigate what it's like to be married to you. I think that's I think you should play you. I'm gonna play Jill. I'm gonna play Jill, and then we're gonna see what it's like for you. What are the techniques? What are some of the things that you do in order for you to stay married and to deal with someone who is, not on your level all the time? What do you think? Oh, sure. You want to try it?
Sure, absolutely.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so we just got home from the Kane County. What's a baseball team? Kane County Cougars. Is that who they are?
Kane County Cougars.
The Kane County. They're a minor league team in Illinois. I forgot what their name is. Right.
I've never heard of it.
So we just got home from a baseball game. There we go. How about we just do that?
Okay, right? Sure. All right. Kane County Cougars. Oh, back is killing me. God. Oh. Jill.
Yeah, baby.
Jill, come on, honey. I want to go to bed. Come on, let's go. Come on, please.
You are absolutely the hottest man in this room right now.
I hope I'm the only man in the room.
Well, technically,
I hate that joke.
Technically, you and I, we're both XY chromosome. That's a man. I'm XX. And I was part man. I was conceived by a man and a woman. So we're all men in the grand scheme of things. So.
You're talking religion again, and I don't really follow when you do that.
Oh, let me explain it to you in the thing. You know how man was first created, right? From
right.
dust or something.
Right.
Right. A woman was created from the rib of man.
Right. Woo man.
Right. So, you know, we're
Honey,
all kind of descended from man. We all have man tendencies. We all have man features. We all have man. It's built into our DNA. We all come from man.
You know what? I totally cannot concentrate now because you've taken your top off.
Oh, don't you get fresh? I give you one time a year, and then you keep begging for it. You keep begging.
I know. It's just that you try to explain the solstice to me, and I didn't get that. So if honey,
Francis.
Yeah,
Remember, the solstice is on September 23rd. That is where we are a quarter of the way around a revolution around the sun. One trip around the sun. It's a quarter of the way. September 23rd. That is the difference. That's the dividing line between summer and fall, right? So the song of the summer, you remember what it is? Limpia mi culo.
Village People.
Limpia mi culo. That song on the 23rd goes away.
No.
Yes.
Totally away. So,
Yep.
You know what? When we were at the baseball game, honey,
Yeah, baby.
I said that I said that I went to go to the bathroom in the seventh inning when the other team was coming back. Don't worry, your hair will grow back, honey. I really went and had another hot dog. So now I don't feel so good.
Oh, well, you know what you should do? I want you to get on all fours. Go ahead and get on the bed. Get on all fours. Okay. I'm going to cast a spell. The spell is a Wiccan spell. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I learned Wicca last night. I was watching TikTok. I know everything there is to know about Wicca. So I'm going to cast this Wicca spell. I'm going to ask the goddess of fruit and of berries to go ahead and enter through your mouth, through your digestive system, and out your anus. Okay, are you ready?
I mean, I'm ready, but I just want to have a question.
Yeah.
When you say anus, you mean my butthole, right?
I mean your butthole, sweetie. Yes. All right. Here we go. Oh, gods of love. Click, click, boom. It comes out of your boom. Click, click, boom. It comes out of your boom. Click, click, boom. It comes out of your boom. Click, click, boom. It comes out of your boom. Oh, through my body, through your mouth, and through your midsection. It's bubbling up. It's bubbling. Do you feel it bubbling? I feel it. Yeah, don't look at me. Don't look at me. You're going to break the spell. Okay. All right. It's bubbling. It's bubbling. It's bubbling. How you feel?
I feel so much better. I just feel like I wish I could do things the way you do, Jill. You're just so much smarter than me. You're just so much.
Stop. Shh. Stop. Don't. You are just as smart as I am.
Why did I have to have that other hot dog? Why couldn't I just stop myself?
Look,
why
just because you
have those nachos with those jalapenos on them, and
So-
why did I have to have that piece of pizza, and why did I have those 4 beers, and God, you're so
Sweetheart,
good.
your lack of self-control has nothing to do with your intelligence. It has to do with your moral fiber. That's all. You're just a bad person. And being a bad person doesn't mean that you're not smart. It just means that you're bad and awful and maybe should be put to death. That's all. But I love you. I love you for who you are. I accepted that when I married you.
No, you accepted the comic books, but you didn't accept all these other things. I hid those things from you.
Sweetheart, I could tell that you were flatulating while we were dancing.
Oh, you mean my dance moves?
Yeah. Do you remember our song?
Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves. Walking
That's
on
right.
sunshine.
And
Oh,
when I'm with you, it's like walking on sunshine. Sunshine of farts.
was maybe maybe it was that Journey song. Was that our song? Was it Journey?
It might be Pitbull, sweetheart. I think you're thinking of Pitbull.
Oh, okay. Hey, uh,
You know,
a big question here
real
for you.
quick, real quick.
Um, what's that?
What? Go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
no, no. I just had a question for you. This has kind of been bugging me since the second inning.
Mm-hmm.
When I was gone and you thought I was getting that pretzel, the hot big pretzel thing,
Yes,
I
sweetie.
saw you talking to a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
What was that about?
We were discussing the geopolitical ramifications of what's going on in the Middle East at this moment.
Oh, okay. I don't really know what you're even talking about,
I'll be
but
more than happy to tell you about it. Let me tell you. Here's the thing.
yeah,
The middle. Oh, baby. What?
sometimes I'd like to be the smart one in the relationship, just
Fine.
once.
Why don't you tell me all about the Middle East then?
No, let me talk about something I know about. Okay, you
Oh,
ready?
okay. You want to talk
Ready?
about Middle Earth?
No, I want to
Okay.
talk about what I want to talk about. Okay,
Okay. I'm
it's not
sorry. I'll
about what
stop
you
interrupting.
want.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
just
not
want to
listening.
talk.
I'm not listening. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What? Okay, is it weird that when Fred Flintstone and Wilma had Pebbles, okay, and there was a little baby Pebbles, and then she grows up like as a teenager, she becomes like really hot Pebbles. Is it like weird to like think she's like really hot, even though I remember when she was a kid? So it must be weird. I mean, not weird.
I I think that that's a normal aspect of adolescence. You know, as we grow up, as we go mature into adulthood, things that you found that were very, very, very important to you as a child turn, turn, and they grow and they turn into different things when you become an adult.
Because it's not like because it's a cartoon. Because I don't usually have a thing for cartoons except for Josie and the Pussycats, and then Jessica Rabbit, and then that Cool World female chick. But besides that, I usually don't really go for cartoon chicks. Okay, I usually think it's kind of
Why would you
weird.
need to? You've
That's
got all
right,
this.
right, exactly, honey. I just I just don't understand. It's just when you have like are Pebbles and Bam Bam dating? Are they boyfriend girlfriend? Are they married? They've been dating a while.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure they are.
well, you know what? What's her name's pretty hot too from Scooby Doo. Daphne, she's pretty hot.
Sweetheart, why don't you go back on the bed? Think of Daphne, think of Thelma, think of Josie, all the pussycats. I'll turn off the lights and I'll make your dreams come true.
So we're going to Disney World?
Remember when I said that you're just an evil man?
Yes.
This is why. This is why.
Should I put my CPAP on?
Yeah, sweetie. That scene. That's right. I don't ever get to wear the wig. I don't ever get to wear the
Oh, I'm
wig.
sorry. Did you want we you want to wear the wig?
I did want to wear the wig. That's why I was trying to imply to you heavily that I wanted to play. I wanted to play with the wig.
Sorry, I just you know what? See, Sugar Bear only comes out for this show, and Sugar Bear needs you have to tame the Sugar Bear.
We got some feedback on this scene already. Chris Terry says, "Ashes to ashes, dust in the wind," and "Sunshine of Farts" is my favorite. That song is a classic, if you ask me. "Sunshine of Farts," "Walking on Sunshine of Farts." It's great. So based on this scene, what advice are you going to give here?
I just think that I don't really know there's any truly accurate way to determine intelligence. Oh, sure, we have an IQ test, But does that really mean anything?
It doesn't mean anything. I think intelligence really, there's emotional intelligence. There's book smarts. There's street smarts.
Yes.
There's all kinds of smarts.
Absolutely.
And I think you're gonna, you married the dude. Like, you're together with him. You knew what you were getting into. But that's not
right. And I bet you it has a lot less to do with who's smart, but maybe the problem is her, or maybe it's him. Maybe it's her in this situation.
Well, it's just not, we don't know more about, like, those conversations. Like, she's super smart, which is great, but, like, sometimes, you have to look for, like, I might be really smart, but I'm not necessarily a super nice person sometimes. Just sometimes, right?
There's also, I just think we could do a show of you doing your tie. I think that would be an exciting show.
That's what I planned for here. Is I have nothing of value else to add, so we're just gonna do tutorials on doing your tie live.
For your next learning of men, we're going to teach you how to tie a tie. We're going to do the Windsor knot.
Yes. I learned how to do the what's the double one called again?
The double knot.
The double knot, whatever that is, whatever that's called. I did learn how to do it, and then I was so proud of myself, knot. And I never wore a slip knot. Wrong one. The
naughty knot.
Not the Borat.
Naughty knot.
All right, there we go. I feel so much better.
Now you feel better.
I think it's time to go to a sponsor. We got very little time.
Hey, we have sponsors?
We have a second sponsor today.
No.
Yes,
you got to be kidding me. Really? Yes. Is this?
It's In Productions, man. In Productions is sponsoring the show.
I was working that all time during the last week. I was working on the In Production guys.
No, I'm so glad it came through.
Yeah, well, So what do they want to push this time?
Well, what they're pushing is, do you know who Stephen Colbert is?
I do.
Do you know who Jim Gaffigan is?
I do.
Well, both of them mentioned our upcoming show at the beach, Beachprov. We have family-friendly improv comedy on the beach. That is what we do when we go out to the Indiana Dunes State Park, and we perform for free. We perform live improv based off seagull suggestions. That's what we do.
I also understand that it's becoming sort of a cult thing. It's sort of like people are coming back. I mean, it's like your crowds are going. I mean, it's like to the point where you don't want to miss a show.
You don't. We've had repeat people come back for our shows. We did a show yesterday. We had people coming back. We went from 2 people on the beach to 25. People just walking by. They're like, you know what? We're going to stick around. We're going to check out this show. No amplification, no lighting. We just did our thing.
The whole time, the beach is going on in the back.
Yes.
So people are there to see the beach.
Yes.
And the beach is going on. It's doing its beach thing. And then they're like, hey, wait a minute. What's this? It's improv. I'm not going to watch the beach. I'm going to watch some improv.
The improv. That's what happened. That's literally what happened.
Wow. So they turned off the beach and they turned on the improv.
That's what they did.
Wow.
They did. So you're going to want to go check us out next Saturday, Saturday the 9th, and the following week, this Thursday, I can't read my own writing. Thursday, September 9th, and then Thursday, September 16th, we will be back at that beach for our final 2 shows at the beach. Shout out to Northwest Indiana Excellence in Theater Foundation, Park Plays, for sponsoring these shows. And we invite you to come on out. The show is free, but with park admission. So just bring a carload of people and everybody bring out $1 and we all enjoy it. I'm going to go to our chat. In our chat, we actually have a question. There's a relationship question-ish.
Oh, okay.
It's ish. I'm going to say this
right now.
It's
not Jill breaking up with me, is it?
It is not Jill breaking. Jill. I asked Jill if she watched the show, and she said it very convincingly. Yeah. It was really convincing. It really was.
Yeah.
So
that sounds like Jill. I mean, you nailed it today.
I look just like her.
Especially with the T-shirt.
Yeah. You're welcome. Give you some loving later. So we got a question here from Chris Terry. What should you do if you break up with a theater? So this is theater. This is a relationship with
You're
a
breaking
theater.
up with a theater.
And then run into the people that were from the theater you broke up with at future events with other friends. What do you do when you break up with a theater and then you run into people from that theater at common events? That is my life. I have broken up with a lot of theaters over the years.
There are broken-hearted theaters all over the place because of you, Nelson.
Let me tell you, I mean, I know that I made the right decision because if I hadn't broken up with them, I wouldn't be doing shows on Zoom every other week for who knows who. You know, for all the money that I got, I wouldn't be in the position I'm in right now if it wasn't for me burning bridges with, with theaters out there. So I'm grateful. But I've broken up. I've done a lot of bridge burning is relative, right? It doesn't sometimes if you don't give a crap, like it doesn't matter. But if you do, or if it ended ugly, that's when things get kind
So do you have like a scorched earth policy?
I don't. I typically don't. Actors out there don't. Theater, like as huge and as many people as there are in it, it is actually a very small world, and it's a cliche, but it's true. You want to do your best to avoid burning bridges, but sometimes it's unavoidable. Through this year, I've even burned some bridges with some people that it just happened. You know, like I try not to. Back in my early 20s, though, yeah. I was like,
called you the flamethrower.
Yeah, I was. They called me that was my improv porn name.
Yeah,
so the flamethrower. You know, what do you do? Like, what is the? I guess this is kind of a question, and I'm sure Chris can ask this question differently, but the question is there a right way of breaking up with a theater? When you're done with the theater, and this is applicable to real relationships too, you know, because theater is very emotional. It's trying to get. It's like marriage. It really is.
Well, let's show a typical theater breakup, or what, you know, maybe what you should do. You know, somebody's coming in to, you know.
Okay, cool. Do you want to set this one up?
Sure. It's I'm the director, owner / main person that runs the theater, and you're coming in to tell me that the show that opens in a week, you've decided to drop out because you have a better opportunity.
Hi, Sharno.
Hey,
Hi, Sharno.
Hey, how are you?
Thanks for meeting with me. I know it's raining outside and it's 4 a.m. I appreciate you coming to the theater. I couldn't sleep.
No, you know what? I'm here all the time. This is my life. Theater's my life. Theater's your life. You know, we have so much in common, and I'm so glad that you are here because I have some great ideas. I think the show that we're going to open, Holly's Pants, is going to be great, and I'm getting a lot of positivity, and I've decided to... I put a lot more money into advertising. I just purchased a bunch of print ads, internet ads, and I've also bought a billboard. And so I'm gonna get some more photos of you. I just was on the phone with the photographer, and we're gonna get some more photos. And you know, so I'm really excited.
Okay, I've got some bad news.
What? Are you okay? Is it a family issue? Was it a family?
I can't do the show.
Can't do.
No.
Wait. I thought you said you can't do the show.
Yeah, I can't.
Like
I can't. I can't do the show.
It opens in a week. It opens in a week. You can't.
I know.
You signed a contract.
Yeah, I know, but.
I've got people that need jobs.
Yeah, I know, but I have a really, really good reason why I can't do the show.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear why I'm good. Yeah.
I am going to be going.
That's
on,
a reason. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't say it yet, did you?
No.
I just, you know what? I'll just wait. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I got into an improv show, and I'm gonna be on a cruise ship, going out of Florida, and they leave Fort Lauderdale right as the show opens, and this has been kind of my dream to do, because there's in this huge entire ship they're doing social distancing, so there's only going to be 25 people on the entire ship and like this is perfect for me because, as you know, I've always wanted to become part of the Kids in the Hall, like the cast. I want to join them in their new revival, and I'm going to also audition for In Living Color. And doing this play just doesn't really fit my MO.
Do you know what I just drew here? Can you see that? It's a dagger. You just
It kind of looks like a bleeding ice cream cone.
Well, you know what? It just, let me, before this knife gets put in could you call the cruise and see if they could put it off for 3 weeks, and then you could do your commitment here?
This is the only window Florida will allow to have a non-COVID ship. Ron DeSantis changed his mind and lifted the mask mandate just for this trip to happen.
But I'm just saying, call the ship. Here, use my phone. Here you go.
No, it's okay. It's not sanitized. No thanks. I'm good. I don't want to get sick going on to. I don't want to go.
You're lying to me. You're not really going on a cruise. I
am. I swear, I'm going.
You better be leaving. Okay, you know what? I don't want to ever see your face again. Because you know what?
You're right. I was lying. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna blackball you.
I was lying.
I shouldn't be saying that.
I'm sorry.
You just made me do a multicultural racist thing because I'm so mad. That's on you.
You're gaslighting me. Stop. Okay.
You know what? You gaslit me. You gaslit me.
I'll tell you the truth. The reason I can't do the show is because I just don't have the talent to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. You don't have the talent, okay? You lost the talent as soon as you came in here and said you couldn't do the show. Okay, 10 minutes ago, I thought you had the talent. Now I realized you don't have the talent. And so, you know what? That's fine. You know what? Good luck to you. Good luck to everything. And flash forward 10 years later. Oh,
What's up, Sharno?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Bradley. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I'll have a 7 and 7 and just a wine spritzer for my friend here.
Charlie, give him a 7 and 7 and a wine spritzer for his lady friend over there.
So this is a nice club you have here.
Yeah. This is my 5th one. I bought them all in Florida.
Oh, nice. So, I heard the cruise had a little problem.
Sure did.
Yeah. So you got stuck here in Florida. So I guess you make lemons out of lemonade or lemonade out of lemons then.
You would be surprised how not having talent can really, really take you places. I mean, if it wasn't for you pushing me out of that show and, so long, was it 10 years? I mean, if it wasn't for you urging me to go and pursue this thing with the cruise line, getting deathly sick, no one laughing, coming back to Florida, getting stuck here, and then deciding to dump what was left of my life savings into a comedy club, I wouldn't be here. I would be back in Crown Point, Indiana, doing another show that nobody's going to watch.
Bradley, well...
First of all, I just want to say thank you.
Well, I'm glad you appreciate that because I'm coming here to ask you for a job.
Want a job? Frankie, get him a jacket. You know what? For you, I owe my life to you, man.
Well, I appreciate that. I do. Because it was all after I blackballed you. Word got around, and other people wouldn't work with me anymore, and they got mad that I said the word blackball, which I knew when I said it. Mm-hmm. And then, so ever since, you don't. I appreciate you doing that. And if you could, Yeah, I just, I fell on hard times. I had to close the theater.
Hey. You see this? You see this?
I can't see. Oh,
You
it's
see
a
this?
heart, and it's two people in a heart.
That's you and me, man. That's what
Wow.
you're doing to me.
Heart. Yeah, it's
I love you, man.
yeah.
I love you. Thank you. Thank you for being so hard on me.
So
Thank you for making things awkward between the two of us, because it only propelled me to go and do greater things. Thank you.
It's like everything went downhill for me after you left. So, I guess I'm on the other side of that.
I'm sorry to hear about the flash floods that took away your entire family.
And then the animal farm just
That was a dumb idea. I told you. You shouldn't do that, man.
Yeah, I thought people would want mink, but I didn't know that whole
Here you go, man.
animal.
Put that on.
Oh, thanks. Oh. It's a little tight, a little snug.
That's all right. You'll slim down. With what I'm going to pay you, you're going to earn actor's wages. And that scene, that's how you do it. That's what you do whenever you break up with a theater. You thank them. Thank them. Thank them for pushing you out or for giving you the reason to live or live. Yes, a reason to live and a reason to leave as well. And thank them. Like, it doesn't need to be awkward. This is a growing thing. And that's how you move on. It's like, hey, if it wasn't for me working with you, I wouldn't have been doing something better. Is that solid? I think
that's solid.
I hope Chris really likes this advice that we're doing here. I really do.
I think Chris is like, that isn't exactly the situation, but.
Speaking of good working relationships, this is not a theater I have broken up with yet. I'm going to go to our last sponsor for the show.
We have another sponsor?
One more sponsor. I'm going to go to it right here, right now. It's In Productions and 4th Street Theater. In Productions and 4th Street Theater. Yes, we are collaborating to bring back our hit show, Pitch Please. It's an improvised office presentation show where we take actors and we force them up on stage to present PowerPoint presentations they have never seen before in a convincing, jovial manner. They compete for the audience attention, the audience love, and they win cash prizes or semi-cash prizes at the end of the night. It's a lot of fun. We've done 2 of these with 4th Street. I can't wait to do another one with them. And that happens in, let's see here, October 9th, Saturday, October 9th. So it's a while. So if you're interested in being a part of that, swing by our website, improductionsllc.com. And I think we're going to put it under the auditions page. You're going to want to check that out. If you want to sign up and you want to check it out. We've already had a number of Improductions people reach out to me to let me know that they want to perform in it. So we're going to make room where we can. The show will be very, very conducive for those of you who are all about your masking and your vaccines. So we're gonna do social distancing and all that great stuff like we did for our previous show. So come on out. And our first live show in October, in the fall, post September 23rd. Call back right there and then. That's the end of our show tonight, everybody. That's the end of our show. If you've enjoyed what we're doing, please like and share this video with people that you know. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to the Improductions LLC channel on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, please become a subscriber as well. And we will be back here in 2 weeks. I have been Nelson Velazquez.
And I'm Dr. Francis Veltri.
And we will see you in 2 weeks. Good night, everybody. Enjoy.
Good night.